Today I'm going to show you how to convert a code block shape into a smart shape in just a few minutes. So let's get cracking. This is Tinkercad.com. It is the absolute easiest place to learn computer-aided design. It is 100% free. If you've never seen Tinkercad before, I've got a bunch of day one tutorials. You can check them out with this bit.ly right here. Now we're going to try and do this at record speed. We're going to start by visiting the gallery. Note you will have to sign in before you do this. I always choose sign in with Google. Right now we're looking at 3D designs. You could also check out circuits, but what I really want you to see today are the code blocks staff picks. I've of course got a playlist of tutorials. You can check them out right here, but you don't need to. We simply want to find the jet with scale control and check it out. It is set to copy and tinker, which simply means I'm giving you a copy of this project. Of course, since it is set to copy and tinker, don't forget the golden rule of Tinkercad. Give it a reaction before you copy and tinker. This gives you an exact copy of what I built. Notice there are templates. We've got wings, we've got an engine, we've got a body. And then down here, the object gets built by putting the parts in place. We create a group, and then there's a cool little variable called size. I'll let you see right here. This is something that Tinkercad changed. This is where you create variables. It used to be in math, but now it's just one click below. In the create number variable area, this is also create templates. I've got all these tutorials that teach you this. Of course, you don't have to build this whole project because I gave it to you. I'll just show you real quickly. If you hit play, it starts to draw. As you can see, we've got a cylinder, we've got a nose. It does some cool scaling. You can see this all happening as it goes. You can also hit fast play if you just want it to complete. Now, the cool mod that I've done for you is I've added the size variable. I've put it up here as a control. This plus sign is where we add controls. When you hit play, all of a sudden now it's going to do 2 times the size when it finishes. I'm going to accelerate it by doing that, and bang, we have got a fun jet. All right, so now you see how it works. You see that we've got the size and the scale. Real quickly, I want to show you the most awesome part. We can share this as a code blocks shape. When this appears, give it a name. I'm going to call it jet with scale. You can add tags, description, but when you save the shape, it goes back to the normal Tinkercad editor. Right there's the word saved successfully. So now we can simply back up to Tinkercad, and we're going to create a brand new 3D design, not the fancy code blocks, 3D design. I like to start by naming it. I'm going to call this Jet Army. And then if we go over here to basic shapes and we go to your creations, check this out, jet with scale. Bring it in. If I hit randomize, it changes the color. If I do Control D to make another one, make it size 2, bam, it automatically snaps to the new size. That, my friends, is how easy it is to make our own customizable shapes. You can bring these in and make as many of them as you want. Every time you hit randomize, because of the code I put in there, you get a brand new color. Once again, I'm not trying to teach you all about these right now. I'm just trying to highlight the system. You can also check out the amazing code block shapes that have been given to us. I've got several tutorials that teach us how to use these. These are all a ton of fun, and I'm just showing you how you can modify and make your own cool, smart shapes in just a few minutes. Let's wrap up super quick. This is a super fast tutorial. I just want you to grab the jet, make it a smart shape so you can see how fun they are. Once you've seen this, make sure you check out the videos up above. That teaches you how to make your own adjustable spacing circle, other awesome shapes including the house with walls. They'll help you get started so you can start to see cool places you can put smart shapes to use. Of course, if you come up with a cool one, don't forget if you make it public, then the whole world can take that code blocks project and simply make it a smart shape or even modify it to make it more epic. The more we work together, the more awesome smart shapes we can have. A quick shout out to everybody that supports me via YouTube memberships. Don't forget there are 3 different levels of membership starting as low as $5 a month. With any level of membership, you get early access to videos. Also pay attention for those members only posts. A massive shout out as well to everybody that supports me via Patreon. Love how that group is growing. We're way past 500 members. It is a fantastic free messaging area where you can ask questions, post designs, gain skills. Of course, you can learn more with the bit.ly up above or the link in the description. Finally, friends, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget every time you like, hype, share a video, add a comment down below or click subscribe. You're helping HLModTech get just a little bigger, which absolutely makes my day. Friends, have a glorious day and keep tinkering.